When I was a little boy, I used to sit in the fields. I used to sit in the treetops and look up at the stars. I always wondered what was out there. It made me feel like I was connected. Every star I could see on every journey. I loved sleeping outside, hearing the wind on the trees and the rain on the canvas. As life progressed, I felt less connected to nature. And this is what brought me to the water.
Eight years ago, we decided to change our lives. We decided to make an alternative life on land and water. And this is our life.
Caught in the wake, caught in the wake of this city I know. Get pushed on our way to wherever the sea is forwarding me, ship or to shore, city or stream.
So we had a bit of time out. We took a road trip around Europe with our new family, which now included our baby boy River.
Today we're going to the mountain!
As well as his big sister Indy. It was great to take a step back and think about what we were doing in life. We realised during our travels that we wanted to expand our adventure from where we live on the river and start exploring the sea.
Hello, like no, hello. Oh, gyrate, to track, to poppy show. Oh, say no, speed roll, let go. Oh, elbow, aikido flow. Oh, stand on the back street, not against salty. Nothing can defeat us, even inside. Standing on the back street, not against salty. Nothing can defeat us. Inside, it feels like a Saturday. Inside, it feels like a Saturday. Boy, there's always something lethal coming from my blind side. Inside, it feels like a hurricane. Oh, inside, it feels like a hurricane. 'Cause there's always something lethal coming from my blind side. Always something lethal coming from my blind side. Praise Montana! Woo-hoo! Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Indy, come back!
Praise Montana!
Hey, James Brown.
Driving my way across the continent through the Channel Tunnel from Cranes, Montana, all the way back to Shoreham by the Sea. Hey there, hey there, how you doing? Honk, honk. How you doing? Honk, honk. Cranes, Montana.
As we finished the trip 5 weeks later, we knew it was the right time to go and view some sailing boats.
Alright, I was just doing a little thing. So you can only look at videos and pictures for so long, and then eventually you've got to do something tangible and real. So we thought we would commit to viewing one of the boats we were looking at.
Turn around. Woo.
1, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. No.
Right, hang on, Biddy. Don't get too excited.
Go.
I'm going.
Wow, so slow.
Can't see an orange. I can see a yellow colour.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. And then
Facing the water. Whoa, there she is.
Oh, Ah.
Yay.
Yes, he talks lots in this bit, so feel free to skip to the next video if he's doing your head in.
So, to cut a long story short, as my missus often says, but doesn't, we booked an appointment, we went to Ipswich, and we checked out the boat. Looking around, we were kind of weighing it up as a family space, mostly on top of, is it a functional boat? Does most things work? Is it alright value for money? Is it the space that would work? Is it safe for what we need, for what our journey might be? So obviously, checked it out. 2 heads, which was good. Dribbling windows, driven everywhere, not so good, but fixable, and not the end of the world. Lots of mould in places, not a terrible amount, but the boat had sat longer than we thought, so the engines would probably need a bit more looking at. Not that I know about engines, but yeah, one engine looked nice. That's my expert opinion. One engine looked nice and one engine didn't look so nice. Basically the port side engine, we flipped back the cushions so that the engine sits underneath the master suite, if you like, underneath the bed. Flipped it up, oil everywhere, and also some kind of suspicious looking possible ingress mark, so to be bookmarked and looked at later. But yeah, not enough to put me off, but it made some questions in my head which I needed to look at, so it needed some more research. There's a bit of a wardrobe-y, typey kind of spaciness thing in the master side, in the owner side, so that's looking pretty good really. Bedrooms, the berths, they looked good. So most important thing, obviously, River, although kicking the boat to death in a lot of places, little monkey, loved it when he saw the bunk beds, which I knew Indy was going to love as well. So major excitement of bunk beds. Don't know why, but that actually superseded the whole boat thing. Do you like the boat? Who knows? Love the bunk beds, so that was cool. Going on from there, obviously loads of cleaning to do, that's a given. Loads of old possessions left around that were smelly, a bit mouldy. Galley was next. Not too bad. A few suspicious gassy things which I don't think are dangerous, they just don't work quite how they should work, but I think we've got a solution to that. And the sinks have got some little crazy cracking business going on, which it's not the end of the world, it's not beautiful, so we'll just probably replace those, get some little metal ones, and that'll be good. Hang on, what's this? Oh, I'm getting a fresh musty woof cocktail of cheesy old feet, maybe some air freshener, extra floral, mixed with a bit of mould.
Sexy stuff.
So we get to the main kind of bridge decky hangout area, saloon, whatever you want to call it. This is probably the selling point of the boat for me. This is where I can see like the family hanging out, playing games, watching movies, eating food, and doing what families do really, but in some reasonable comfort. And this area just, some fools ripped the original table out, which is a bit of a shame because it's made to work with the seating plan, so that's a shame. But I'm not pointing fingers, I don't know which fool did it, but somebody did, so we'll have to get another one of those made, which will come at some expense. But I can see this is the room where you can just see us as a family chilling it back, and after some day hopefully exploring some covey weird little bit of an island and dropping anchor, that we can chill out, and that's the space. Now the old saily stuff, that kind of looks alright. The nav station is obviously quite old, it works, the radar setup seems functional, seems to work, but the maps are like a decade out of date. So it works, but we'll have to dig deep and get another one, I think, stick some AIS and other little safety features on there to help us look out. Yeah, the sails, rigging, all that seems alright. We've not looked in detail at the sails, but the main and the jib kind of, I think they're alright from what I know about sails. Obviously we've got to get a surveyor in who knows much more than I do, so get some expertise on it. But sailing stuff kind of looks alright. No massive alarm bells, but it needs more investigation before I would say for certain. So the old rigging malarkey, that looks alright. Again, needs a surveyor, I'm not an expert. And a few bits of aesthetic damage in places, a bit of bad boat parking. Somebody's obviously run over some docking buoy somewhere, so there's a little bit of a scuff underneath, but up top looks alright. I think there's a few impact marks. Don't know, not much to say about that. So getting round to the bimini, you could see how it could be loads better. You could see with a table and a few things moved around, kind of hideous seat gone and a few things fixed. This could be like another kind of pretty good hangout area for the family, really. Kind of covered, enclosed, so the kids can't kind of disappear overboard, stuff like that. I don't know, I think I could see this working. Yeah, I can see it working. I can see the kids hanging out here in a safe way, but a bit fresh air, but enclosed, ticking the boxes. Okay. Hey. Asking me a bunch of questions.
Your breath is dry.
Even through the mask. That's amazing. You feel happy, sad. Things are obviously not quite as beautiful as I would have liked. You know.
I think it needs more money spending on it than they think. I mean, they should know, but he obviously knows that he knows. Yeah, he knows that it's so mouldy in so many places.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to look at. Sure.
Yeah.
But it's good to see. We needed to see it. There's a lot to think about. I think they know there's a list, probably quite a big list.
And there wouldn't have been if the guy had done something about it.
Yeah.
And you could say, oh, he's stuck over there, but oh, come on, what, stuck there for 2 years?
Ooh, over and out. So definitely this boat was worth a look. We went away feeling disappointed in quite a few ways, but positive in quite a few ways, where we kind of thought, we can fix these little things, and this could be it.
So join us in our journey as our family grows, learns and explores. Please like and subscribe to help us tell our story as it unfolds.